So remember a couple weeks ago when I said that under Donald Trump's executive order, people could get deported for minor traffic tickets? Well, America, just like I said, it's taking place. This story comes to us by by the Miami Herald out of Miami. Haitian national James Lacroix pled guilty Tuesday to minor crimes for driving on a suspended license, ending his criminal case after spending 7 weeks behind bars. But Mr. Lacroix did not walk out of the Miami-Dade jail. Instead, jailers kept him in custody under the county's controversial decision to detain immigrants slated for deportation by federal authorities. Even if their sentence had been finished, Mr. Lacroix has been ordered deported to Haiti, not for any violent crime, but apparently because of his long history of driving without a valid driver's license. Now, America. The story that nobody's actually talking about here is the fact that beyond our brown brothers and sisters, beyond folks from El Salvador, folks from Mexico, folks from Belize, Costa Rica getting deported, there's also a lot of African descent, people of African descent from the African diaspora that's also being deported. Haiti is one of those countries. But Mr. Lacroix's story is part of the problem. Mr. Lacroix was not a menace to society. He's been driving without a license, probably because he doesn't have legal status, but he needs a license. If you know anything about Miami, you know you need a license to get from point A to point B to work, right? So now, this gentleman is getting deported back to Haiti for doing nothing more than driving on a suspended license. Get that? And now, you know how easy it is in Florida to get a suspended license? Let me just give you a couple of examples. So if you have a traffic ticket, or you got a ticket for speeding, and you make the choice, say, life is crazy, kids are sick, or you're late for your court appearance, immediately the judge can issue a bench warrant, right, and can suspend your driver's license. So one unpaid traffic ticket, you're on a suspended license. It's just that simple in Florida, right? Because it has a lot to do with private prisons and putting people behind bars, and Florida is a very crazy place when it comes to this type of stuff, so I won't go into it. But it's very simple to go behind bars. Mr. Lacroix committed no crime. He didn't kill anybody. He didn't murder anybody. He didn't rape anybody. He's not an axe murderer. He's not a pedophile. He really didn't even commit a crime against society. He just happened to be driving on a suspended license. And he spent 7 weeks in jail for driving with a suspended license. Right? After pleading guilty, he said, I did it. I drove on a suspended license. You caught me. At that point in time, the judge was to say, Mr. Lacroix, we're going to send you home for time served. But that was not the case. Now he's being deported. And you have to understand just how much it costs to deport somebody back to their home country. Right? And we pay the bill. We, the taxpayers, foot the bill. So to deport him, he has to sit in jail. Then he has to get a plane. You have to get a marshal. And a lot of times they can't fly domestic flights because of a security risk. So it might have to be a private plane or a government-owned plane. You have to fly him to Haiti in handcuffs with U.S. officials. Once he gets to Haiti, you have to offload him and process the necessary paperwork. And then you have to get those people back on a plane and fly them back to the United States. This deportation could cost us close to $30,000 or $40,000. Like, that's enough money for us to send, I don't know, a couple kids to college at a state school. So we're going to spend $30,000 or $40,000 deporting Mr. Lacroix. Should he have come here illegally? Absolutely not. But Mr. Lacroix, like so many other Haitian nationals, come to America seeking political asylum. Seeking economic asylum. The economy in Haiti is a wreck. It's a mess. After the earthquake, it's uniquely worse. These are some of the most hard-working folks in the country. I know these people. I went to high school with some of them. I went to college with some of them. I know their parents. I know how hard these individuals work. There's one thing that you cannot say about the Haitian people, is that they lack work ethic. These folks work so damn hard, it's unbelievable. And I'm pretty sure Mr. Lacroix is the same, right? All he really wants is a shot at the American dream. But thanks to Donald Trump and this crazy executive order that says anybody can get deported, it is mass deportations. Because I want to ask the Trump administration this one question. Do they think it's okay to deport somebody because of traffic tickets? And they will say, no, of course not, Richard. We would never think that. I mean, that's not a thing. But it is. I've said this over and over again. And now finally we have a story. I've been saying this on television against my colleagues at Fox for almost since he's been president, for 50 some odd days. This means people can get deported for traffic tickets. And but he's not going to do it. He's not really going to deport people for traffic tickets. Lo and behold, here we have it. He deported somebody for driving on a suspended license, which is a misdemeanor. Hello. A misdemeanor is going to cost the American tax dollars, the American taxpayers, $30 to $40 some odd dollars. And not to mention the fact that this guy's going to get deported, and this does not work. America, this system is unsustainable. He's just one of many. And you're going to slowly but surely see these stories come out. This is the direct impact of Donald Trump's crackdown on illegal immigration. Okay? And what makes it even worse is that the people of Miami are going to be stuck with the bill, partially. Because, remember, once they say they're going to deport you, they don't deport you tomorrow. They take days, weeks, months to deport you. And while they're deporting you, you sit in the county jail or the Chrome Detention Center. Folks who don't know that. So, Mr. Lacroix will be sitting in the Chrome Detention Center racking up a hotel bill that will be paid for by the Miami taxpayers. And then he'll be deported. And that will be paid for by the U.S. taxpayers. All because Donald Trump is a bigot. That's how we got here, America. Because Donald Trump went out there and he told the Americans one thing. We're going to deport people who are murderers, who steal, who kill, who create carnage, who, who sell drugs. And then the executive order that he wrote says the opposite. It says we're going to deport people who commit violent crimes. We're also going to deport people that have been charged with and or convicted of any crime, even a misdemeanor. The key word here is any. Any crime. Meaning traffic ticket? I mean, I know it doesn't make sense because we get traffic tickets all the time and it's not a big deal, but it is a crime. And ICE is just I don't even blame ICE. I blame the fact that this president has created a policy that has forced ICE to make such terrible decisions like the one we're seeing take place here. America, once again, I remind you, watch the story.